Liberty. We are not sponsored, by the way.
Are we live?
Oh yeah, we're live.
We're live.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hey, what's up?
It's okay.
Presentable Liberty.
Presentable.
Presentable Liberty.
Liberty.
Oh god.
That
Maybe
one
the cease and desist.
also indie game, and it's basically just a point and click, just a reading narrative game. But the way it makes you feel, because you're trapped in this prison cell,
Oh.
and then you get letters from people, but there's like an apocalypse happening outside, and they keep communicating to you, and then it really has a sense of like helplessness that you can't do anything while you're getting these letters of people you grow attached to with the letters.
Oh, and then like
Very
they're
interesting.
slowly going through. Oh. Yeah,
Very
I could see
interesting.
that.
Yeah.
That reminds me of the Wii U game that was like the fireplace. Do you remember that?
Oh yes, where you just burn shit.
You just burn
Yeah,
things and you
yeah,
slowly
yeah.
realize that like everyone is just getting like obsessed with their fire to
Yeah.
the point where like your friend burns themselves in their fireplace.
That sounds like a
Okay.
problem.
You never played that game?
No, I don't even know what game you're talking about.
I never played it. I remember watching someone play it.
I'll have to find the name, but you're literally just sitting in front of a fireplace and you get
just throwing shit
instructions.
in.
Yeah, that it's like a toy and that you're just supposed to burn stuff, and they give you things to burn at first, and then you start running out, so you're kind of like just burning shit in
Yeah,
your
do I
house.
just throw like everything in my house into this fire?
Right.
Yep.
And then eventually you get a letter from your next door neighbor, and you guys are kind of going back and forth. And
Little
you,
Inferno.
yeah, Little Inferno. And then
I feel like I have heard that name before.
because it was one of like the first games released on the Wii U.
Mm.
And yeah, and then you get a last letter from your neighbor that's like, I've run out of everything to burn, I want to feel the heat, blah 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 blah. And then you see the ash come through because they burnt themselves, and then you leave your house finally and realize that like everyone did it, like everything's on fire because everyone submitted themselves to the fire.
It sounds like a cult-esque kind of thing.
No, you know what it reminds me of is like Fahrenheit 451
Very
or
much,
like
yeah.
Brave New World, where like people get obsessed with the screens
Yeah.
and they let the world
Yeah.
burn around them type of thing. And so,
Oh no,
Totally
Amy.
not talking
Oh no.
no. Very fantasy.
Oh.
I love how we've had so many different iterations in media of
Things going haywire.
Yeah, it doesn't
yeah.
matter.
But it doesn't matter. 'Cause
It doesn't matter.
Still gonna do it.
Well, I mean, they knew.
They did know. Well, even in Fahrenheit 451, you read it thinking it was like the government that placed these things in, but it says that people chose.
Yeah, people chose to not have the
voted
books.
To get rid of books. They didn't want them anymore.
And look at us now.
Yeah.
Banning books.
Yeah.
Woo.
Seems like a smart idea. Anyway,
So dumb.
welcome to politics.
Hello,
the
yeah.
Ace Attorney.
Welcome to the stream where we talk about politics and
Welcome
books.
to
And we're
The less-
sponsored by Liberty Insurance.
Liberty.
We are not, in fact, sponsored, but it's funny that we are, because we're the people who give liberty to people.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
More simplified political
Yeah. More
lawyer
simplified.
game. All we have
Uh,
to do is convince people and just talk a lot.
Which didn't work in our last trial, did it?
no. Also,
Well,
I
it
forgot to
did.
test our
We
voice.
just-
Can you hear?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's us.
That's us.
Okay. Perfect. So where are we at now?
You guys finished the last case.
Mhm.
Hot roll.
And someone caught fire inside of a carriage.
Right. Someone was inside the carriage that did catch fire.
And we don't even know if we're going to be tackling that next case. We just know that happened.
No. And there was definitely some misplay.
Yeah.
Because there was stuff that we caught
Yeah,
that wasn't there before.
right.
So
So he definitely was probably.
we are saying Mr. McGill was definitely in on it.
He's doing something.
He's working with the bed.
Mm-hmm.
He was
Yeah,
rich
he's
enough
working
to have the bed imported.
I mean, but
He's the bed's henchman.
the benchman.
The benchman.
Oh.
Look, the title of the stream, okay, for today is "The Bed Didn't Do It." Okay, the bed is nowhere to be seen. No one's gonna die. Everything's fine. The bed is the fire.
The bed set the fire.
The bed set the fire. it took a little chip off of itself and just threw it in.
No, someone was in the carriage. They open it. They just find a pile of wood ashes. That was the bed that burned inside.
Oh no.
Oh, the bed's gone.
But yeah, we're on the start of a new thing. I think we should just start from scratch and play the cutscene again because I don't remember the cutscene.
Yeah, I don't remember. That's fine.
And then Amy's done like half of this, right?
I've done maybe an hour into this one. By reading us, I might, by the end of this episode, maybe we'll get to where I was.
Okay, that's where we're at, right?
Yeah.
Did we get that one? Excuse me?
Oh, you can choose the chapter. Interesting. Cool.
I said select adventure. And it came here.
And then you can choose where you want to start your adventure.
Yeah, opening.
There you go.
Okay. I'm like so confused. Why would it tell me all the different sections of the game?
So you can choose.
Yeah, so you can choose where to start.
But I haven't gone to it yet.
It doesn't care.
Maybe you're like me
begin
and
to
I'm
think
playing on
Wilson
someone else's account and
That's
now
true.
I'm gonna go back.
True.
turning his head languidly
And they're
in
kinda
my
like-
direction.
Oh, ew.
Sorry, I'm
That was
sure.
a jump
There is
scare.
more
Ew.
to
I'm turning
this
it.
case than that.
Okay. All right.
My thought is completely gone now.
There may be
You heard your own voice
Yeah,
and it just took
it's
everything out of your
gone.
brain.
to discover.
Everything's gone.
His eyes wandered, following the steam rising from his cup of herbal tea, leading him to the distant memory of that snowy evening. To the young lady collapsed on the pavement along Briar Road,
Oh no.
and to the knife in her back. Lit in the soft glow of gas lamps, a most extraordinary scene had been set.
to try to
Oh,
remember
yeah.
it.
Under the cover of a
Like,
light
what is this
The
cutscene?
Like-
curtain had risen silently on the insoluble mystery of our
Soluble
invisible killer.
Killer.
History of incessant killer.
Killer.
19th February, 970. What? Oh my God.
Yup.
9:47 a.m. British Supreme Court, Lord Chief Justice's office. Who's doing his voice?
I don't know. It was Christian.
Yeah.
Did you sleep last night, Mr. Naruhodo?
No, not at all.
Accurate. It was an enormous hotel, wasn't it? Our rooms were so luxurious. I felt like we were staying in a palace. And with all the gas lights twinkling, it was brighter than day.
They were all getting
even
gaslit.
in the middle of the night.
It was lit, fam.
Sorry.
Not forgiven.
Gave me a flash of the song. Sorry.
What about the enormous beds? After my time in the SS Burya, I wasn't gonna waste a single inch of that
Oh, he
space.
definitely octopus.
Yeah.
I spent the entire night rolling from one side of the mattress to the other.
Oh yes, it really was the sort of night you can only dream of normally.
Did they get 2 rooms?
I would assume so.
Or just 2 beds?
2 rooms, hardly. Except when I learned that we owed £3 for the room, that dream quickly turned into a nightmare.
Oops. Sorry about that. The building was so impressive and the entrance was so inviting, I just kind of wandered in without thinking.
In a lodging house in Japan, that sum of money would put a roof over your head for a whole year.
Where,
Oh, shit.
Where's the 355 guinea that he was supposed to give us? Where's
He
that?
turned it down.
Yeah, we
you
turned
turned
it
it
down.
down.
He turned it down?
Turned
Yeah.
it down.
Why would I do that? We just defended a definitely not innocent man, and
I did try, but I'm afraid I couldn't help my tears when we were presented with the bill.
Oh.
ugh, I really am sorry.
Well, never mind. We must find some more affordable lodgings straight away, though. If we're not careful, our entire stipend will be used up in 10 days or less.
London is a scary place. A scary place, Scoop. So
You go.
Amy and I are here,
Right.
right? So I think that you are this guy.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay.
I don't
I mean,
remember.
we're always gonna be here.
No. I know, but like he is gonna be here, right, in this room,
yeah.
and then we're gonna leave,
Right,
and
and
he
then
won't be
find a
there
new
anymore,
voice
and
actor,
we'll find a
right.
new person.
Okay. What was Christian's vibe for this
Oh,
guy?
his vibe was Krillin from Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, but I don't know.
Oh,
Christian's
good
voice.
morning.
A while and
Is that what it is? Oh, good morning.
Good morning to you at this early hour.
Oh, okay.
Incognitus, thank you so much for the follow.
Hey, what's up?
Incognitus, what a cool name. Hiya.
Hiya.
Oh, hello.
Hiya.
Okay, yeah, hiya. That's what I should do. Hiya, good morning. To you at this early hour.
Prospector, he's back. He's
I
back.
need to get away from the
The
prospector.
prospector's back.
I know what he looks like.
You
so
can
let's,
do
like,
you can do any voice. It doesn't have to be what Christian did
Yeah,
before.
But it's almost like
Any
too big of
voice.
a world to just pick any voice out of thin air.
Okay.
You
can do Tanklin.
I can't do Tanklin. That's unique. Good morning to you at this early hour. That's my man voice.
Okay.
That's a good man voice.
Yeah. Very manly.
Oh, hey Gino. This is from the video game the vinyl collection.
Oh,
Squad.
what's up?
Nice.
Thanks for
Gino.
stopping on in. Much appreciated.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Welcome.
Speaking of vinyls, there's a box right here.
They're
everywhere.
There is. That one is that's a duplicate I didn't mean to order.
Oh.
I found out I have a duplicate.
That one is which one do you have?
Journey.
Journey?
I got Journey.
It's good. It's good. No, that one is fucking damn it. Ooh, I was so close and then it left.
Duplicate
Oh, and it's gone again.
I believe in you. Any in search of?
Any in search ofs? For me, just Pokemon Snap right now.
Ooh.
Is the only tangible in search of, because everybody's in search of Chrono
If you
Trigger,
have
but we're never
Okami.
gonna get that.
If you have access to
Okami for how much though is the
That's
question.
true.
You want it for
yeah.
you want it for $12,000? I mean, that's by all means.
Yeah, I suppose I can.
I got them into the collecting as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you bought us stuff,
Yeah.
so we're like, I guess we have to keep going.
I
now.
did.
We just have a collection now.
Yeah.
Oh, for 400.
400
steal.
400 where? I would buy that. I would buy that. Where's that? Is it on Discog?
400 still hurts.
Yeah, that's pain.
That's
Come on,
a Steam
Snap,
Deck
I
right
will
there.
keep my eyes out.
I would rather get that than a Steam Deck. I'm looking it up right now. Okami.
Final form. I feel like any in search ofs I had, you got for me. So, Final Form in Portland is where they found it.
Oh shit! They have one for $550.
Ooh,
That's
just
that's
a cool
that's not-
550.
No. Oh, the other one I'm looking for too is Pyre. I found out Pyre has a record. So all of the Supergiant games all have records, and I did not know that. So I have
They
all
had
of them
like a
except for Pyre.
Big bundle, right?
But the bundle didn't have all of the songs.
oh,
They're like cut
Select?
down. Yeah,
oh,
they're cut down.
interesting.
So
Steam Deck is
Steam
so
Deck
good. They're
is
on
so
sale.
good. They're
yeah,
on
the
sale,
Steam Deck's on
10%
sale, 10% off right now.
Sponsored by.
So
Sponsored by.
so Christian is trying. Our friend Christian is trying to get like all of us to get one, I guess. But
No,
I
I'm
don't
just
think-
letting you know that
Okay.
they're on sale. If it was a thing you wanted.
Well,
But
he's
no,
liking
Tyler
his
would.
though.
Yeah, Tyler would.
He's liking the one that he's borrowing from work.
Yeah, he's borrowing from a coworker right now, and he really enjoys it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You got one and play everything on it.
See?
Hey,
Ooh.
nice.
What is the game of choice is the real question. What's the game on it?
Emulate everything, yeah, I bet.
Yeah, emulating all the GameCube games.
Yeah,
that's all I
that's
want to do.
it.
All I want is GameCube games. Give it to
Emulating-
me on the fucking Switch.
Yeah.
Style savvy, give me some.
And don't
Oh,
give it to me
Style Savvy,
remastered.
yes.
I just
Style
want the
Savvy.
same thing.
You could get the
Silent
Steam
Hill?
Deck.
Oh, I
nice.
could. I'd buy that, spend
Yeah.
$500 so I can play Style Savvy.
Style savvy? That's all you're gonna play on the
Why
thing?
not?
All the Ace Attorney games, like the one that's on
I could buy the-
yes that
all
you
the-
can't play on the Switch now.
All the Mega Man Battle Network game. Oh wait, that's going on the
That's
Switch.
Yeah,
I don't understand why they're not importing more of the Ace Attorney games on the Switch.
Yeah.
Why? They have them all. What do you mean?
They don't have. Do they have them all? They
Yeah.
have Apollo.
Yeah.
Do they?
We're going to the store.
Let's check it out.
Wait, hold on. I should probably
what's
save.
SH2?
Silent Hill 2.
Ooh.
Oh, your family, your couch
Yeah,
co-op stuff?
Fat
Fat Princess.
Princess.
Hell yeah. You could play Fat Princess in what was that game? The Smash Bros version of
Wind Waker. I could play Wind Waker finally.
You could play. Have you not played Wind Waker?
I never had a GameCube. And
We could freaking play Wind
Waker. We should have let you borrow our GameCube.
It's okay.
We could play Wind Waker. That could be the next thing.
We also have it on our Wii U.
The two of you could just swap playing Wind Waker every week.
Fucking down. I am so down.
Why don't we do that next?
We just stop Ace Attorney.
Oh well, no, we have to finish Ace Attorney. What are we're looking for?
Yeah, I think I've
the
played
Ace Attorney games.
Apollo.
almost every, if not every other Zelda game except for
California.
Yeah, California.
Good
Good old Cali.
Yay! With all of our flooding right now.
Yeah, everywhere. Everywhere flooded.
Oh, California. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
What were we looking for?
Bay Area!
Hey!
Wait, Bay Area too?
Let's go.
Let's go.
We're close enough.
Yeah.
All of the proceeds, by the way, from this channel, so all subs, bits, I don't have a donation link because the donation link is the Extra Life link, go to the Salinas Valley Memorial Network, which is now renamed Salinas Valley Health. So it all goes towards kids. And I donate all the sub revenue. Oh, I said that already. What are we looking up?
Apollo Justice.
Ace Attorney. Because he's under Ace
I
Attorney.
think he had... There's no Apollo Justice.
I did everything wrong.
Let's learn how controllers work.
Look, I've been playing on an Xbox controller
Oh,
for
that's
52
fair.
hours in the last
fair.
2 weeks. Okay,
Yeah.
Destiny, I've played 52 hours in Destiny in 2 weeks.
Oh, that's
Not
a lot
good.
of
I have
hours.
40 something
Not good.
now.
Jesus. you
Not
guys.
good.
Yeah, Bay 2. Bay
Yeah,
2.
yeah.
Close enough
We
to
in
Bay.
the well,
Yeah.
we're Bay Area.
I don't know. Some people don't consider this
That's
area
what I was
to be
gonna
Bay
say. Is
Area.
we're the part of the Bay where we consider ourselves part of the Bay, but the Bay would not.
Yeah.
I would say that we're Bay Area. But also, here's the weird, funny thing. I wouldn't consider myself a resident, even though I've been here for 10 years.
Really?
No.
I am.
Yeah, guess.
I grew up from the Bay Area, so
Richmond.
I know.
Richmond?
Nope.
I don't even know where that is.
I guess that
Shit.
shows how close. To
I don't
the
know
back
where
we
that
really
is.
are.
I don't know where that is.
Ace Attorney.
Oh my god. Ace Attorney.
Uh-huh.
Start button.
He said, "I don't know where Richmond is."
I don't. Where is that?
Pretty sure they
Pain.
don't have Apollo
It's in the Bay.
Justice. Aviator
Oh!
Attorney.
Okay, wait, hold
Yeah,
on.
they only have these two. They don't have Apollo Justice.
Wow, they only have these two?
They-
But this comes with what?
That comes with those two.
Fairfield.
I don't even know where that is either.
They don't come with the Edgeworth games.
Someone's here.
Yeah.
Welcome up.
Hello.
Oh, so this just comes with the trilogy?
Yeah, the trilogy and the...
Okay, but
Great-
maybe it's not under Ace Attorney.
I'm telling you, I know. They do not have Apollo Justice. They don't have the fourth Ace Attorney. The fourth one? The one where Maya's grown up and then...
Yeah, and then you go to the Curian
yeah,
village.
Yeah, because that one I still haven't played. I have it on my 3DS, but I never played it.
Oh, you're from San Jose.
Hey!
Okay,
I
I
grew
know-
up in San Jose.
I know where that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up in Cupertino.
Ew.
Spell that right?
Hey.
We're close.
That
You went north. You went closer to the Bay in your guesses.
yeah, we're south. South Bay?
No, we're not South Bay.
I don't know.
We're in
San
a
Jose would be
weird-
like considered South Bay, I think.
Really?
Really? I thought Monterey is South Bay. It's
No.
south of the bay.
No, Monterey's its own bay.
Oh my god.
Because, like, Hayward is East Bay. That's a good guess. Hayward's East Bay. And then I think South Bay is, like, San Jose, honestly. Danville.
I don't know. See, this is why I don't consider myself from here. I don't even know.
We're technically our own section.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just we don't really have a name. No one refers to our section as a name.
I mean, I
That's
guess.
why we lump ourselves in with the Bay people, but we're not really Bay people.
We're not Bay people.
We're not Bay people.
It just.
Danville, no. No, we're not rich enough for that.
Danville's I don't know. It was nice.
Danville's nice.
It was nice.
Yeah, that's why we're not rich enough.
Oh, oh, sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Are we
It's
in the
like-
poor sections of the city?
No, it's just like Danville's like Silicon Valley, like people
okay.
live there.
Gotcha. I see.
Tech
Silicon
people.
Valley and how they've imploded.
Man, I'm Silicon Valley poor, so it's all I gotta
Hey. Silicon Valley poor is still pretty good, so.
say. Yeah.
It's okay. I'm Silicon Valley poor. There you go. Super poor. Not just regular poor.
Not just regular poor, the special kind of poor, the quirky kind.
The kind of poor that you spend all your money buying vinyl records
Yeah.
instead of actually saving it for cool stuff.
Yeah.
Like going to Japan.
Mm-hmm.
I envy every day since you've told me.
I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
same.
Every day.
I would love for
Same.
you guys to join us. Come.
Take us.
Come.
Take us. Ask your dad.
You want to sponsor my friends
Hey,
going
Bob.
to Japan?
Hey, Bob. Hey. Can you... My friends want
He's
to
not
come
even
and...
sponsoring me to go to Japan.
I know, but he'd sponsor me. He likes me.
Dude, no. You guys should just come.
I mean, I would love to.
Do
I
it.
want to.
I
Do it.
I
I'll
don't...
share my itinerary, book your flights. Let's go.
I do not think that is possible at the current time.
Yeah.
Definitely not the current
We
time.
didn't either. Nicole hit us with it because she was
Nicole's going with you?
like... She's the one...
Tell Nicole to bring me with her.
Oh,
Nicole likes me.
She does, yeah. No, so like the
From the
past...
2 times I've ever met her.
The past 3 years, before we even planned Mexico, the original thing was she wanted to go to Japan with us. And we just never pulled the trigger because, like, it's a big trip to plan. So in the meantime, she planned Mexico. We went. And then we were supposed to go to Iceland. She went without us. And then she texted me and was like, I took these dates off for Japan. Either you're coming with me or you're not. And so then I was like, shit.
Okay.
So then I texted Tyler and I was like, realistically, if we left for Japan tomorrow, like, what would our budget be? And then he sent it to me and I was like, okay, we've got like 6 months.
We can do that,
Yeah, so then I texted Nicole and I was like, if we were within this window, like, if you're willing to do that, we'll go. And she was like, yeah, let's do it. So then that's how Japan came to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do I get Nicole to buy my ticket?
Yeah.
I'll buy everything while I'm
You
there.
have to be
but
real nice.
I mean, I do my best.
No, but yeah, you guys should come.
Somehow invite Chris and Jared. And
There.
then
Yeah.
Kid
maybe
Chris
they'll
and
go on
Chris
their
and-
own thing. And
I mean, they're like halfway across the country right now. So
Are they really?
they're in they're setting up their new like business in Chicago.
Oh. Cool.
Sure.
I think they wanted to get out of their farm because it's
Are
too
you-
muddy.
New to the vinyl scene.
I am like 2.5 years in now, but
I'm a casual.
I mean,
Well, no, I've pre-ordered stuff.
yeah,
Shit.
you pre-ordered stuff.
Yeah.
You pre-ordered plenty of things that haven't come in yet.
I have, and then I've forgotten.
Half of my stuff is pre-ordered that hasn't come in. Like, I have multiple things. You have doubles of stuff that we're looking for. Well, like I said, I'm looking for Pokemon Snap.
What, you got doubles?
Yeah, what do you have doubles of?
Yeah, I guess that's the real question.
Let's
is
shop your
what-
doubles real
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah. We'll bring up your disc dogs.
yeah.
2D Ninja stuff? What? So like not the Watcher, the Messenger and stuff like that.
Messenger.
I have the Messenger.
Ooh.
It was an early one that I bought. It was pricey.
What's 2D Ninja?
I assume it's like 2D platformer stuff like
Oh.
Shovel Knight and
Oh, okay.
and
Resident Evil.
Ooh, Resident Evil.
oh the new old one. So the first Resident Evil vinyl that they released was like it was a vinyl of the remakes music. And everybody was like, "Where's the original one? Where's the original music?"
Oh.
And then they got
Mega
it.
Man?
I have both.
Oh, shit.
I have both of those. Yeah. I think I got them for like 80 for both. Which hopefully was good. Yeah. Let me look through my wares. Well, while you're looking, we will continue our... We have lots of... hit the A button.
I think the only ones I really, really want are Okami and the Supergiant games, probably. Besides Hades.
Well, Transistor's 200. And Bastion's like 180.
Oh, that's not
170.
bad, actually.
Yeah, 180's not horrible.
Yeah.
Surprising.
I saw the
Hades is the hot one now, though.
Hades is the hot one because it had a limited number. They have already specifically said they're going to reprint it.
Oh, okay.
But it's unknown as to when. They also, I don't know if you guys have you guys ever played Outer Wilds?
Tyler saw that. Yeah, he saw it and he was like,
that thing is going online. So that thing is going online for like $600 or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And some guy in the vinyl, like in that community page, he bought 2 yesterday.
Wow.
He bought 2 yesterday.
Damn.
For like probably $1,000 for both. And then it's getting reprinted. It's a heartbreak.
Rip.
It's a heartbreak for this guy.
Hey, that's the game you play, though.
I did get the new tactics,
you bet you did. They look really nice.
Mm-hmm.
I did. My friend, who's not here because there's only one viewer, and that's Incognitus, I'm giving it to him for his wedding gift. So.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's his favorite game of all time, so...
That's the new one that you got, right?
Yeah, it's a new one. The one I posted about.
It looks really nice.
It's sick.
Yeah. I never played it, but it looks really
nice.
It's
like plush, like not real leather, but it's like that plush leather, and then the card stock is super thick on the different things, and it comes with like a 31-page booklet.
Oh, that's cool.
And Final Fantasy Tic Tacs.
That's cute.
Yeah, it's cool.
Can you eat
Very
them?
funny. Yeah, you totally eat them.
Yeah.
They're just Tic Tacs with another thing.
Oh,
yeah.
Sick.
Any GTA? Nah, not a fan. I don't do the GTA.
My husband probably would, but I don't know much about GTA.
Would you get a vinyl?
I'm not in. No.
Probably.
It depends. Get the music of Vice City, maybe?
Yeah, I think there's like a game he would probably get because of sentimental value. I just don't know which GTA it would be.
Oh, Busta Groove is great. I love Busta Groove and Bubble Bobble and all those games.
When will Elite Beat Agents get a vinyl?
What? They're all the music from it are band music. There's no vinyl.
I know.
Wait, we say that, but then they also put all the music from Tony Hawk Pro Skater, which is also has just a bunch of band music on it onto a vinyl.
Yeah. It's like, listen, I just want to be transported into the mindset of that game.
Right.
Yeah.
Just that game.
That vibe.
Ping me. That sounds good. Hit me up. We can discuss later. All right.
Good morning to you at this early hour.
There we go.
It turns out it's another
He's back.
character.
It's the dude with the thing. Yes. Well.
Good morning to you, Lord Chief Justice. We've come to report on the outcome of the trial at the Old Bailey yesterday.
Susata-san is amazing. She doesn't bat an eyelid, even the presence of imposing Lord Strongheart.
Oh, strong parts. That's right.
Yeah. Oh, strong farts. So every other sentence you have to go.
Okay.
Do not do that. Do not do that.
No, just the choice
little
comedic timing.
Right. Just a little artistic flair.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yes, I believe you had a very comprehensive initiation into British courtroom practices.
Oh, yes. It was very eye-opening. Thank you.
And, in accordance with your instructions, Lord Strongfarts, Mr. Naruhodo performed his duty to the end.
Even though we got a man who was definitely not innocent.
Yes, I've already apprised of events. Been apprised.
Really? He already knows?
You conducted a remarkable defense. You may consider the test passed.
Yeah, he's like the Chief Justice or whatever.
Yeah, but do you think he knew that it was not real? It was not...
He sees all.
Yeah, exactly. See through the dragon's eyes.
He farted those birds out. That's where those birds are from.
Oh, yeah, I missed it. There we go. No longer are you a student from the Empire of Japan. You may henceforth claim to be a fully fledged lawyer.
Oh.
My country is delighted to welcome young talent from such a remote eastern land.
Oh, that's right. They keep calling us like the Easterner.
Yep.
Thank you very much. So I'm a lawyer now. Kazuma!
Now, in view of your new appointment, I have a fresh case in mind for you.
No, nobody was supposed to have died. Nobody died today.
I'd like you to take it on at once. I trust that won't be a problem.
Another case already? I didn't even sleep last
I want
night.
to see Big Ben.
Yeah.
Nothing trains a lawyer better than practical experience.
I wanted to pay an extra shilling in the guard.
I want to be cold.
Yeah.
I'm sure I don't sense dissatisfaction, do I?
It's just that yesterday's trial ended unusually.
Is someone burned alive?
Yeah, yeah. I haven't quite come to terms with it yet.
They don't know that yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's to come to terms with?
Yeah.
The man was clear.
Was our characters there?
We don't know, but they definitely don't know. Probably not. They probably left already. Then they haven't.
What more were you hoping for? It's a montage of what he was hoping for.
Flashback. Oh, this is refresh our memory.
The culpability of the defendant has not at the present time been established by the court. Consequently, the jury will not be required to proffer judgment.
Well, Lord Benzeeks, it's been a pleasure, so it has.
He returns.
And as for you, my dear fella, I couldn't have asked for a better defense.
It went into his mouth. Dude, if we get into another trial and these are the same people as the jury,
Oh
I'm just gonna stick them all. I just can't help wondering if Mr. McGilded really was innocent.
Mr. Naruhodo.
It's just that I never managed to ascertain the actual truth. And then the trial ended.
Perfect. Perfect.
Well, you needn't let it trouble you for a second longer.
He's dead. Sorry?
What do you mean?
He's literally gonna say
He's fucking, he's dead.
Magnus McGilded passed away.
Oh my
Immediately
god!
following the trial.
He did! He was in it! He was in it!
Bed.
He won't know the bed! Dude, because he knew the bed really
Yeah.
did it, and then so he was like, the bed's gotta get rid of the witnesses.
Yeah,
the bed did it again?
The
God
loose
damn it!
ends. The loose ends.
The bed. Oh, the loose ends. God damn it, the bed came back. It needed revenge.
No.
What? Mr. McGilded is dead? Oh, no, God.
I have 19 minutes and 41 seconds until my next engagement. Time enough to talk.
Okay, sir.
You fuck. Converse.
Okay.
Wait.
Present! Oh my god.
Lord Strongheart, may I show you this?
To accept this item, issue a receipt, examine it thoroughly, and make a formal statement of my findings. Would require something in the region of 24 seconds of my time.
Which was system talking?
Sorry, yeah.
Does the item warrant 24 seconds of my time, Mr. Naruhodo?
Let's leave it for now. Okay, well, I really thought he would say something else, but that, you know what? It is what it is. Converse. Mr. McGilded's dead. I don't understand. What happened? How can he be dead?
After the trial concluded yesterday, there was a great commotion in the Old Bailey. As you'll presumably recall, an omnibus had been wheeled into the courtroom.
Yes, of
The
course.
Omnibus.
Oh my god, we're back! We're back!
I never
with the
want to
omnibus.
see the omnibus again.
The bed's coming back.
The omnibus was made out of bed.
It was made out of bed. Yes, of course. Well, you know who you never get to voice again? Mr. McGilded.
Yeah, thank God.
That was the best voice!
Prospector
It was
dead
good.
and gone.
Honestly, two best voice
God.
was Mr.
Yeah, every time I voice someone, they die.
Oh shit! Oh no.
Okay, so far we have Herlock Holmes, he's gonna die.
Yeah.
This guy's gonna
Yeah.
die.
Everyone
The
dies.
strongboat captain, he's gonna
Strong-
die.
Oh, he's already dead.
Yeah.
His
The-
snakes.
He got by a snake, yeah. Yes, of course, that was the scene of the crime which Mr. McGilded had been accused of.
Precisely. Well, while the bailiff's attention was diverted by some other matter, the omnibus went up in flames.
No.
How could such a thing have happened?
That is being investigated as we speak. But already, the police have identified a corpse found inside the charred shell of the carriage as that of McGilded.
That's awful.
The man must have slipped inside whilst the bailiff's attention was elsewhere. But who lit it on fire?
Bailiff really needs to pay attention. Of course.
And how could that have happened?
That is also being investigated as we speak.
My favorite thing is that the people investigating it are definitely in on it,
Oh,
right?
for
So,
sure.
like, he's got to know that.
Is it the cute invention girl? Did she just straight murder
Everyone.
Mr. McGilded?
She did have a giant grenade
She
launcher.
did.
Yeah, with flame rounds. With bed rounds.
With wooden straps.
It fires
inside.
wooden beds. It fires
The
beds.
tiny little bed.
It fires bed posts that
The
people
bed
are just.
posts.
Oh,
They're just-
Just-
Every wound looks like a 4-post.
it's a strange circular mark.
It's a
Oh my
signature
fucking
marking for all
God.
of these kills.
Oh
No
shit.
one
Oh,
understands
God.
this.
God,
It's fine.
we're the only ones who know that the bed did
Yeah.
it. I mean, like, we're the only ones who know.
Thinking back now, immediately after the trial, Mr. McGilded did mention going back to the courtroom to look at the omnibus.
Oh, there we go. I can voice him still. Well, they must be making tracks now. 'Tis time for the inspection.
Sorry? What inspection?
They're going to examine the omnibus again, so I'm told. I asked if I could be present for it myself,
Why would you ask that?
because he was planting evidence, bro. It's a faked death.
Yeah.
An inspection of the omnibus.
You think it's a fake death?
Maybe?
But somebody was banging from the inside of the bus. It could be faked. He could have given somebody else's clothes, but who would that have been? The banker.
Maybe. He didn't pay his debts.
Yeah, he just fucking killed him.
Yeah.
I don't need to. I don't need to get paid back if I'm just gonna get killed.
Yeah. Not to my knowledge. I don't believe Scotland Yard had any intention of re-examining the carriage.
But then, who was Mr. McGillett talking about?
Never mind that now. The Yard is making a thorough investigation. This matter is no longer any concern of yours. Leave it to the police.
Poor Mr. McGilded.
So, how did you find your first taste of our country's Supreme Court?
Do we need to get you a cane?
Yeah.
Or we probably need to get you a stopwatch. Is probably.
Yes.
I got one in my bedroom if you want it. Oh well. I don't know. I mean, it was wow. Wow.
What Mr. Naruto means that the whole experience was steeped in the solemnity of Great Britain's long history.
How do you say
Solemnity?
salami?
Salami of Great Britain's long history.
Solemnity.
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 And I assume that just means like some kind of like great,
Yeah.
maybe.
It's like
Yeah, like solemn.
Solemn means
Very
for lowering.
Solemn.
Solemn.
Slalom?
Slalom.
Solemn.
Swallow him?
Yep.
It's really a world apart from our own judicial system in Japan, which is only a few short decades old.
Wow. Susato-san has a way with words.
She really knows how to pronounce that solemnity. And you see seem to have a way of failing to find the right ones.
What? That was in his head. She can read his mind.
Excuse me, Susato? That was supposed to be in blue, I assume.
The judicial system here is the most advanced in the world. Learn all you can.
I think it's the kind of thing that's like she knew how he would react to
Right.
writing, and it's like,
The most advanced in the world, is it?
Susato's like, yes, it is!
Leaving a man to die in a...
It was fortunate that your very first trial was a simple affair. Simple?
Fuck.
She can read my mind.
Dude, I love that we can just call the next thing. We're like, wait, he died? He died.
that was simple?
As I believe I mentioned yesterday morning, it was a trial you couldn't lose. Excuse me?
He's in on it.
Yeah.
No. Sorry, I think I'm taking this the wrong way. He said you couldn't lose because if we did lose, we would go back to the state. We would go back to Japan. That's what I...
No, I think
don't
he
think
means
so.
it should have been that easy.
Yeah. I don't mean to be contrary, Lord Strongfart, but the case was anything but simple.
Yeah, the circumstances of the case were so incriminating. I was stunned when I first heard them.
And then I farted, and it was okay.
Yeah, I just had a bit of an upset.
That pit in my stomach was actually something else.
In my stomach was actually the Taco Bell.
In fact, I'm still finding it hard to believe that we managed to get a favorable verdict. Oh, fuck. Is he actually in on it? Fuck my life, dude. If he was in on it, is something funny?
Yeah, I farted.
No. My apologies.
My apologies. It's just my strong farts.
How old are they?
However,
They've been there for a while.
the fact is that you did receive the not guilty verdict you set out to achieve.
Ugh.
And that can only be attributed to exceptional talent. Wouldn't you agree?
Well, I don't know about that.
Oh, God.
Well, never mind. You exceeded my expectations, I freely admit. That much at least is an undeniable truth. Which is precisely why I have prepared the new case for you that I mentioned before.
What's going on? Is he taking the training wheels off? What was he gonna say before? He's fucking in on it, dude. Now he's
sure.
absolutely in on it.
Could you perhaps give us some more details about the new case you mentioned?
Don't tell me it's a murder. And the trial starts at 10 minutes.
Okay. Don't worry. It's nothing so alarming or quite so urgent as your last assignment.
It's only 15 minutes till the trial.
Plenty of time to prepare.
11 minutes and 20 seconds.
In fact, this case is completely different.
Oh, I see. Did he just read my mind?
It seems to be a habit.
Yeah.
I think he's just the kind of person that
Who shows it all the way on his face? Yeah, 100%.
He's actually saying this all out loud. That is to say, no one has died. As yet.
Excuse me?
And the trial will not be today. There is plenty of time to research the case thoroughly.
Yeah, I did not get to the case part.
Okay.
Oh, 23 hours, 43 minutes, and 19 seconds to be precise.
So exactly a day. Ha! So the trial's tomorrow then.
Is everything alright?
Water. You got it, boss.
Water,
I need water.
Thanks. There's a lot of talking.
It's a lot of talking this game. Oh, yes. I'm just a little confused, that's all. Yesterday's trial was... Well, it left me wondering if I'm really cut out for being a lawyer.
Oh, Mr. Naruhodo.
I don't know if I could face standing in that courtroom again after Mr. McGilded's trial.
Ah, yes. I nearly forgot. There is one similarity with yesterday's case. It is Mr. McGilden.
There's a dead body, and you have 15 minutes to get to there. One thing.
There's a bed.
Once again, there is currently no one to advocate for the defense.
Once
Of course
again,
not.
there is a bed involved.
We have no defense lawyers in England. We are
Yeah,
the
dude,
only
why does
ones.
nobody want to defend people here?
If the situation remains unchanged, the trial will start tomorrow with the defendant unrepresented.
Shit.
And if that happens, I need not remind you of the inevitable outcome.
The most terrible end awaits the defendant.
He gets his soul sucked out by the Dementos.
Oh. No, he gets punted into the fire.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Here we go again.
Here we go again.
Your time is up. You will have to excuse me.
He has a little hole in his gloves. Do you see that?
Oh,
He does have a little hole in his
little
glove.
breathe hole.
Yeah.
I would advise you to begin making preparations for tomorrow's trial.
I assume that he has the glove part, and then he's got the little cuff as a separate thing. That's an assumption.
I see.
You're probably right. After all, the clock is ever ticking.
This guy's gonna get murdered by his stopwatch.
There is now but 23 hours, 26 minutes, and 39 seconds until the court sits.
Okay.
So was that like 3 minutes? How many minutes was that?
I don't know.
4 minutes? Last time he mentioned 23 hours, he said there was plenty of time.
And one more thing, Mr. Naruhodo.
The case is in 3 minutes.
There is something I should like to ask you.
Oh, what's that?
Yesterday, you remarked upon something.
Was he at the trial?
That you intend to see through the will of your late compatriot, Mr. Osagi. I would be interested to hear what exactly you mean by that. Inside 34 seconds.
Please give me your
seconds,
elevator
okay.
speech. Thank you. Oh, well, Kazuma used to say, that he wanted to learn how the greatest justice system in the world works so he could change ours in Japan. Now that he's gone, I'd like to work towards that myself. And there's another thing.
Oh.
Another thing? Continue.
On the way here, on the steamship, he said something to me.
There's something very important that I have to do. Something very important? And what exactly would that be?
He never had a chance to tell me. I suppose he would have done if he'd...
You're out of
That was
time.
actually really close.
Oh.
Shit.
Well,
No, you
thank
made it in
you
time.
for your enlightening discussion.
Mr. Naruhodo, what is this all about?
I gotta predict Susato-san.
Mr. Asogi never once mentioned anything of the sort to me.
But you weren't special enough.
Oh, actually, it's not that we need to protect Susato. Susato needs to protect us.
Facts.
She's got the Susato throw.
She
Yeah.
does.
I urge you both to focus your intentions on the matter at hand. I've taken the liberty of summoning the police inspector in charge of the case.
Does he have fries?
Yeah, it looks like fries.
Chips. He has chips.
Got chips. Chaps.
He'll be able to appraise you of the details. Prize. Not appraise.
How long has he been here?
So, I wish you the best of luck and bid you farewell.
You see him in the background just sitting in the chair. It's like, not doing anything.
There's something very important that I have to do. Kazuma-sama, what did you mean?
I wish I knew, but honestly, he never told me. Anyway, we had better talk to the detective, don't you think?
Yes, you're right. Oh, who voices him?
I hope I'm just imagining it, but I wouldn't say that he looks pleased to see us at all.
He
Okay.
just wants to eat his chips.
Oh, does he actually have chips?
I think he does.
Okay, question. From what you know, will we keeping this guy for a long time?
I don't know. I haven't gotten far.
Yeah, but you've gotten to around, like, another hour.
I got to, like, the next scene, and he's not in the next scene.
Okay, I'll do.
Oh my god.
He is eating chips!
Straight up eating it like that.
Oh!
That's
Yes!
sick.
I want sir, where did you get your fries from? I need them.
Could we trouble you? What do you think?
He does have a
So
mustache.
good.
I think
So
it's
good, yeah.
any character with a mustache or beard. You
Ah.
have to-
I have the voice.
yeah.
Lovely weather, isn't it? What has the weather got to do with anything?
That's my favorite one.
Ah! Listen to me, you long Japanese upstart. Some flippery about the weather doesn't ever get an English gent eating out of your hand, you know. But Susato-san told me it was foolproof. I'm a busy man, a very busy man. There's a car I'm free to investigate, but I'm here having the likes of you talking to. Oh, I'm ever so sorry. Could you imagine what the other officers are saying? Haven't seen Grayson anywhere. You're always too busy with the big wigs these days. And all because those bumpkins who's there on a job from the country. You know, that changed.
Southern
Country.
A job from the country, I've never been heard of. You hear that ribbon sound? That's my reputation up to y'all go to tears.
Oh, I thought it was Lord Stronghearts.
There's no need to rip us apart. That's all.
I don't believe we've been introduced. This is Mr. Ryunosuke Naruhodo, a defense lawyer.
Brr?
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Mr. Naruhodo's judicial assistant, Sue.
He was just having acid reflux.
Yeah, bro.
Brr?
It's lovely weather we're having today, isn't it?
Oh no, is he about to get smitten? He's about to get smitten. Grumble, grumble. It seems unseasonably fine to grant you. London winters don't seem a lot of sunshine. Unbelievable. How did she pull that off? So, Lord Strongheart asked me to fill you in on the case. The name's Tobias Grayson. Inspector Grayson to you. I'm from Scotland Yard.
Scotland Yard. Gregson.
Oh, Gregson.
Inspector Gregson?
Gregson.
Yeah.
Gregson. Not Grayson.
No.
I read Grayson.
Oh.
What's the matter with Susato? Oh no, she gonna be smitten with another detective?
Uh-oh.
Does this detective's main need something to her?
Inspector, are you perhaps the Inspector Gregson?
Is she like in a British detective fan club? Like,
100%.
Well,
Oh, sorry.
Gregson is a detective in the Sherlock Holmes.
oh,
Yeah, he's the
really?
Sherlock Holmes detective.
Oh, I didn't know that. I guess that makes sense.
Do I need to wear a green tie?
Yep.
If you want.
You're acting like you know this man, Miss Susato, but he's a London detective.
Oh, I do know him very well, in fact.
Very well? Period, question mark? Exclamation mark?
Yes, he features prominently in the adventures of Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, in that publication. What's it called again? Ranced magazine?
That's right. Inspector Gregson and Mr. Sholmes enjoy a wonderful, friendly rivalry.
Really? you rival the great Mr. Sholmes? That's incredible. Oh, you must be as dumb as he is then.
Well, I don't know about that. Mr. Sholmes is a professional like myself, of course, but he does come up with goods from time to time.
Mr. Sholmes is equally complimentary about you, Inspector, isn't he? You've earned his highest praise. Gregson is the pick of the bad lot of all the Scotland Yarders. Those were his own words.
That's his highest praise?
Herlock Sholmes is a cap. You're the best one out of all of them, I guess.
I guess.
Well, Mr. Sholmes isn't particularly known for giving compliments, you see.
We've definitely figured that out.
He is not. And as with the magazine, my name's known all over London now.
That's great, isn't it?
No, he's a detective.
I have to admit that I started with a little, flattered by all the attention. Everyone wanted to shake my hand, and the reputation of the yard went through the roof.
Well, that's wonderful.
No, not. There's nothing more sinister than a man on the street. People are always looking at me now. They're whispering rumors about me under their breath. I'm sure.
Rumors?
Are you quite sure?
He's changed since he started appearing in those stores. Fame's gone to his head, stuff like that.
Gosh, do you really think people are saying such mean-spirited things about you?
Like I said, they whisper. They whisper.
That'll be my next D&D character.
Anytime you have to disguise yourself, this is the somebody recognizes you. No.
No.
Instead of a bandana, you get like a fake beard.
Fake beard mustache combo. This is a Groucho Marx glasses too.
So I can't exactly what they're saying. So I can't catch exactly what they're saying, but I know the folks are like. I'm sure what they're saying, as sure as eggs is eggs.
Whoa.
That's sure.
That's pretty sure.
I get the feeling this detective could be very hard work.
Oh dear. Perhaps this sudden rise to fame does change people.
I can't wait till I have no voice tomorrow from this guy.
Yep.
So, about the case that Lord Chief Justice just mentioned before. Oh, there goes the...
No.
He
stowed them away.
He holstered them.
Oh, he
there you go. He
holstered-
holstered them.
Nothing to tell, really. As far as we're concerned at the yard, it could just be simpler. Could be simpler.
Oh dear. That probably means that as far as we're concerned as lawyers, it couldn't be more complicated.
I wish you were wrong about that, but I have a nasty feeling you're right.
A young woman was walking along the pavement of Briar Road when she got stabbed from behind.
I thought they said no one was killed.
Damn it! No one was killed! The bed did it!
Oh, it wasn't
Oh.
fatal.
Oh, fortunately it wasn't. The bed's gonna come back to
No,
finish the
but
job.
It's the hospital bed. It's the sky.
The hospital bed gets up and whacks her in the back of the head.
There's just a full four-post bed in the hospital, and it's like, oh, that's weird.
Oh, that's fucking
Oh well.
Yeah. Oh god, that's good.
Alright. Fortunately, it wasn't fatal. But she's still laid up in the hospital unconscious.
Bye. Thanks
All right.
for dropping by.
Yeah,
Bye.
thanks for hanging out. I will hit you up on the Facebook when I'm done streaming. So, thanks for hanging out.
That's despicable. What sort of coward would attack the poor woman from behind?
I suppose you would have finished whoever it was off with Susato takedown, wouldn't you?
That is neither here nor there, Mr. Narwhal.
Brace yourself, Ryunosuke. You've angered her now. Anyway.
Anyway. Anyway. After something of a whirlwind investigation, the criminal was arrested. He barely had time for a cup of tea after the incident took place, to be honest. So
there must have been something left at the scene that led you directly to the culprit.
Or perhaps a reliable witness who recognized the person in question.
Did you question them whether they lied or not?
Of course
No?
they didn't.
No, of
they
course.
never
Are they going to be on the
They just
stand?
stole the
Never.
evidence instead.
Let me stop you right there. You're wasting your time on this one.
Sorry?
There's nothing you can do. There's no way to help that bloke now.
Why ever not?
Simple. Prosecutors that were assigned to the trial tomorrow is Lord Baron Van Zux.
Uh-oh. Not again.
No. Oh, you. That's you.
No!
Sounds like you've heard of him before.
Oh, yes. We are very familiar with Lord Van Zeeks. Believed to be the harbinger of death itself.
The Reaper of the Bailey.
What do you know about the Reaper of the Bailey?
Lord Baird Van Sykes, who he faced in court only yesterday. He's back 2 times in like 5 years.
Yes. Mr. McGilda told us about him before the trial, didn't he? Oh.
When Van Zyke stands for the prosecution, they call the accused sacrificial lambs. And in every single trial that he's been the prosecutor, the accused has been damned.
Except for the last one.
Nope, he was damned. He's dead now.
Oh, this is true.
The Reaper of the Bailey's... This Reaper of the Bailey's nickname. I read that all wrong. I suppose he earned...
He's earned?
I suppose he's earned. Isn't it earned?
It is earned.
Yeah,
It's
it
another form of earned.
Yeah, it's the
Earned.
weird
Okay.
version.
I suppose he's earned that. Because every defendant he advocates.
This is where Kazuma's like taking over.
Yeah! The sword is has a soul. He's slowly
Yeah.
like becoming.
Yeah, throughout these cases, he's slowly becoming more southern.
Yeah, exactly. Oh no, what am I gonna do at the end? Advocates against the he advocates against is found guilty, isn't that it?
Well, if that's the case, we should inform you, Inspector, that in yesterday's trial against Lord Van Zeeks, Mr. Naruhodo secured a verdict of not guilty.
The man died.
What of it?
Oh, well, I think that means that even against the Reaper of the Bailey, it's not impossible to save the defendant.
We didn't save him. He dead.
He died.
No, you really don't have a clue, do you?
What do you mean? Huh? Holster that.
What happened to that bloke in the end? He's dead. Ah! Magnus McGill became a cropper in that omnibus when it all went up in flames.
Yeah, because they plant him in the crop so his body can feel the fields.
Oh.
That's an assumption.
Yeah. No, I get that. That makes sense to me.
So you can't roundly say you saved the defendant, can you?
What are you saying?
Look, if Razix could get the dirt to stick on everybody, he'd be a miracle worker. But that's not how it goes. He doesn't work miracles. He works magic. Black magic.
Is he the big bad at the end?
I'd have a good long think about that if I were you.
Are we really supposed to believe that?
God,
I love how he just
Yeah.
ejects it like a clip of a gun. He's like, He's just shotgunning it, but it like comes up the top.
That's locked and loaded.
Yeah.
Right, well, I filled you in as requested. I'm very nearly out of chips. So I'll be heading back to the crime scene now. We're still carrying out a few investigations there.
It was Briar Road, you said, didn't you? Where the incident took place.
That's correct, man. If you head over to the holding cells, you can meet with the criminal himself.
You branded him a criminal already?
He's as good as. Shaking like a leaf in his cell, he is. I'll give you a chuckle if nothing else. He's inmate 53. Speak to the jailer and he'll show you the way.
The way.
Inmate 53. Thanks. That's what Ryunosuke said in his head.
Yeah. That's what his 2 brain cells are doing.
Exactly. So there's no helping anyone against the Reaper of the Bailey, they say?
Is something troubling you, Mr. Naruhodo? To tell the truth, when I recall the trial yesterday, I can't stop myself from shaking. Excuse me. The idea of facing the Reaper in court again is...
No problem.
Yup.
Well, if you think it's too much for you, there's no shame in turning the case down. Hello.
Okay, close the door then. Thank you.
Thanks.
That takes courage, too.
But if the man they've arrested is innocent, you could well imagine that he would be shaking like a leaf in his cell. And for one, I wouldn't find the sight of that funny.
So,
If I'm honest, I'm still reeling from the shock of yesterday's events myself, and I'm really not sure if I'll be able to help this man, whoever he is. But I'd like to try, so I think I'm gonna make some inquiries. Will you help?
did you really think you had to ask? After all, I am your judicial assistant.
Let's fucking go! So then, shall we?
Yes, let's go.
Yatta!
Yatta!
We don't really need to look at it.
I think we had before when we were originally in this room.
True. Alright, we're going to prison or Briar Road?
Ooh.
You pick.
I don't know. That's hard. Do Briar Road. Go in order.
Look at that fucked up bike.
Yeah, that's not good.
That's the pro. Wait. Also, is that building
I was
Bode on the
gonna
outside?
say, yeah. This is a very unsettling looking photo.
Yeah. 19th February, Briar Road.
Oh, something's setting fire to things.
Yeah.
No, happy no snowman.
So, this is where it happened. The Briar Road. No, the omnibus.
Yeah.
The cop to omnibus.
Look, Mr. Naruhodo.
Let me guess. Snowman. Damn it.
Look at that regulation mental health.
I was close.
It's unmistakable. The men of Scotland Yard are here. They're investigating as we speak.
Ooh, music.
Oh, she's turned around.
That's
See
cool.
the back of their head.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
You
I like
never see
that.
the
That's
back
new.
of their heads.
Dude, again, I'll never forget seeing that Twitch clip of Naruhodo walking across his thing,
yeah.
and people fucking losing their minds.
He's moved.
Losing their minds.
But Mr. Naruhodo, to see one with my own eyes. They're often depicted in the adventures of Herlock Sholmes, but I never dreamt I'd ever come this close. To a real Bobby's helmet.
What? The helmet?
Of course. I have to try one on someday. One day.
Well, I hope that your Hattie dream comes true.
Cute.
I don't see Inspector Grayson anywhere.
Gregson.
Greg, thank you. You're gonna have to keep reminding me. Also, by the way, that's William Robbins.
Who?
Robin Williams.
What is it? What does it say? What's the business advertising?
It says
Frack.
Fractal Ottomans?
Ottomans! Yeah, I can't see what that other word is.
Optician?
Optician, maybe?
Optician.
I think optician.
Practical optician.
Fractal optician, I think.
Could be practical?
Oh, it could be
Oh,
practical.
could be practical optician.
Practical optician. Kennerson Greenery? Brewery. W something.
And then the Daily News, the Metropolitan.
They're like just blurry enough.
Yeah, I
like,
know.
They look
Yeah.
like real words, but they're really hard to read.
Like, can we get that one on top? I don't think so. I think it's too blurry.
Absolutely not.
Too blurry.
Not that one.
That one's
It starts with
Willis.
W.
Willits.
Workers. Wares.
Where's?
Where's?
Wow.
This is just all blurred.
Yeah.
This looks like an E-S.
Waynes.
Wakes, maybe?
Willis Waynes.
Willis Waynes. Cool. Alright, that building's now called the Willis Waynes.
Very helpful to our case.
Yep, we're definitely making headway.
Yeah.
I love the thought of these two people coming up. And it's not that it's blurry for everybody else, but it's blurry to them, and they're just like,
They're just
I can't read it.
Yeah.
Shall we see if we can sneak past and investigate the scene of the stabbing? Or the other part of it is they refuse to move from their spot, so they're just...
They're not
they're
blocking
just...
closer.
Yeah.
Why should we sneak?
I don't want to upset one of those bobbies and be butted in the head by one of those metal helmets. My skull would crack in two, I'm sure.
Oh no. An English Bobby would never do such a thing. This is a land of gentlemen, you know.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh no.
She's bought into the propaganda.
Yep.
Okay. I just want to look. Alright, what are we looking at first?
The snowman.
What a delightful snowman.
I didn't realize the English had a tradition of making snowmen as well. It looks a little creepy though.
Oh, it has a scarf. Look.
The murderers in the snowman.
100%. 100% that the bed is inside the snowman. You need one of... The sticks of the snowman are part of the bed!
It's the post.
Shit.
It's the two
Oh,
posts.
shit.
for- Wait, look
No, the
this
bed
way.
is in one of those windows watching us.
It's got like a sniper.
You can see him in that window right there. He's watching us. You need one... Oh, you need one if you were out in this freezing cold all the time. I wish I had one.
I'm afraid our budget is somewhat frozen at the moment, too. We certainly can't afford a scarf.
Surely the snowman here wouldn't miss his.
But the person who made the snowman certainly would.
Again, how did you read my mind? Yes, I know, you're right. Anyway. Even if I borrowed it, I wouldn't do much to warm up my neck, would it? It's covered in snow.
Well, it would melt eventually.
But it'd be wet.
Anything up here?
They don't want to read the signs.
Yeah.
They've given up.
Horse and buggy.
Oh, that's a Scotland Yard carriage. They use vehicles like that to rush to crime scenes and cart away criminals.
Do other carts have to pull to the side when they go by?
Wee woo! They yell wee woo as they
Yeah.
pass by. You're very well informed, aren't you?
It's long been a dream of mine to ride one of those through the streets of London.
I mean, you can get that taken care of. Slap that bobby right there.
Yeah.
They'll take you down to the house. Well, pick up a stone and throw it through one of the windows then.
But that would mean being arrested in order to ride it. Wouldn't it? Still, if it's the only way, help me find a good stone.
Yes.
No. I wasn't serious.
Cute.
I think the only thing is those two. Oh, wait.
Oh, the bike.
I can't
The
read
building.
that. Should we do all of stuff on this side first?
Sure.
This patch of pavement must be where the incident occurred.
Yes, it's a very wide open space, isn't it?
That's true. You can't see anywhere the attacker could have been hiding. Except for the fucking
Oi!
snowman.
What are you foreigners doing here?
Investigating the scene, officer?
Conspiring with that mustache, damn it, southern fella from Japan, are you? Huh?
Who? No.
Huh?
We know who that is.
Mustached fella from Japan? It's not Hosonaga.
It's fucking Hosonaga.
No, it's not.
It's fucking Hosonaga
No, it's not.
in a fucking disguise.
I can't believe it.
He's stealing. That's why they don't have any evidence. He stole it all. Fucking guy stole all the
At
evidence.
the end, he's like, I have a bed in my evidence stash.
He just shoves the bed into his pocket. Conspiring?
Come here to destroy the evidence, have ya? Get out of here before I give you an hitting. Go on.
He shoot us away like rats.
Yeah, I thought Bobbies were nice, huh?
Yeah, we should give him a wide berth, I think.
What a disappointing experience.
Never meet your heroes.
Never meet your heroes, indeed.
Only sometimes meet your heroes. Some heroes I've met have been really nice. It's one of the officers from Scotland Yard. The police are making sure the crime scene is undisturbed. I have a feeling that if we wandered too close, we'd be clapped in irons.
I think you're perhaps being a little too overcautious. We've done nothing wrong, so we have no cause for concern.
Oh no, I'm not getting caught out again. Twice is enough. Twice I found myself in handcuffs despite not knowing a thing about what was going on.
Yes, you've had some dreadful experiences.
Guaranteed, by the way, that if we were arrested and whoever arrested us said that we were the criminal, she would just be like, yep, you're the criminal. Yep. We're moving on.
Yep.
She'd be like, how could you?
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm sure that I'm sure it's that wide-eyed panic, look of panic you're so prone to. It does you no favors at all.
Ugh. Okay. That's everything here,
Yeah,
I think.
we did these ones.
Ooh. There's piles of snow on the pavement here and there, but the road itself is covered in carriage tracks.
It seems carriages often travel down Briar Road. It soon disperses all of the snow.
I slipped over when I was walking down the pavement earlier.
The look of pity she gives.
It seems like it would be far safer to walk on the road instead.
Oh, but you're rather small, Mr. Naruhodo, and dressed in all black. I worry coachmen might not see you, and you could be flattened by horses.
Well, thank you for that rather small concern. Check out the bike.
Oh, a British bicycle. Look. Although the wheel is so misshapen, I'm sure it couldn't possibly be ridden anymore.
Someone must have been doing some breakneck cycling.
It seems bicycles have become extremely popular in London recently. There's even a movement to change women's dress to allow them to ride as well.
The bicycle fad won't last. I don't see why anyone would want to ride something like that.
Goodness, do you dislike bicycles?
I like bicycles. Anson likes bicycles, just so everybody knows.
Right now, you're
Just
right
just
now.
so everybody knows. No, not at all. I mean, it's not that I dislike them exactly. It's just that any occupation that involves taking both your feet off the ground seems reckless. If you'd ever try walking on stilts and fall into a river, I know you'd agree with me. If you'd ever try walking on stilts and fallen into a river, I know you'd agree with me.
We'll have to hire a bicycle sometime. You can sit behind me while I ride you around.
Don't worry, Susato will take care of you.
Yeah.
Susato will protect.
Excuse me?
That's a rather typical old brick building, isn't it? I'm sure it has a long and interesting history.
Well, time certainly seems to have taken a toll on this place. It's crooked and staggered and sagging all over. In fact, it looks like it's decidedly worse shape than the other houses around here.
We must find some cheap lodgings ourselves as soon as possible.
Yep, you're right. But cheap isn't ideally... Oh, wait. But ideally with a reasonable level of floors. What are we looking at now? Oh. Oh, look at the windows of that building there.
Oh, they're bricked up. Weird.
Yeah.
Are you sure they're windows?
Yes, but they're all filled with bricks.
Oh, you're right. I wonder why. Perhaps it's an empty property where nobody lives at the moment.
Well, there's smoke coming from the chimney, though.
Oh dear. Everything still feels very foreign. There's so much we have to learn about this place.
Go knocking.
Excuse me.
Hello? Did you see the death that occurred across the street? The clouds look so big and heavy in the sky, don't they? And with the dense fog as well, everything looks hazy.
Well, it is known as Foggy London Town.
I can just make out some sort of spire through the fog. Looks like it's being built.
Yes, that must be the Crystal Tower, being built for the great exhibition that's supposed to be open in 6 months' time.
Is that real?
I don't know. I don't think so. Apparently, it's going to be very striking, glazed on all sides and the symbolic centerpiece of the exhibition.
It's to be the largest exposition in history, isn't it? I can't even begin to imagine it. That seems to be it.
Yes, lady. I guess we gotta go talk to the prisoner then.
Well, at least it's it on this page, I think. Let's check the other one real quick. Maybe there's something else. You see all that black smoke rising from the chimney over there?
It says here that in Great Britain, many people heat their homes in winter using coal.
The only chimney that I really remember seeing in Japan were the ones on top of the bathhouses. Do you think some of those houses could be on fire?
Not at all.
So dumbass.
Well, even so, that much thick smoke billowing up to the heavens is surely going to turn the whole sky black sooner or later.
Ha ha ha.
Got him!
No.
Gosh.
Gosh.
You may be right about that.
Gosh, Goofy.
Gosh, Goofy.
Do you know a Goofy is not a dog?
What is he?
It's a goof.
What's a goo?
It's the race that is Goofy. That Goofy is.
I don't like that.
They did that so that they
To
could...
explain Pluto.
Have a dog.
Yep, so that they can consider Pluto a dog.
Sure.
I wish I could just bop that. Yeah, I guess that must be it.
I wonder if we have to come back after talking to him.
I've investigated thoroughly, but I can't find anything out about this place. Okay, well.
To the prisoner. Ooh, what voice are you gonna give him? I guess he'll always gonna be the defendant.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
19th February, local prison, cell 9.
9.
So these are British prison cells.
Oh, they're ghastly. It feels just like a dungeon.
Yes, and having experienced it in Japan myself, I can assure you that our wooden cells feel a lot cozier than these cold stone walls.
Oh, don't, Mr. Naruhodo. You're making it seem worse.
Apparently, our client is in this cell here. It's so dark at the back there. I can't make him out. I wonder what he's like.
Inmate 53, your legal representative is here to see you. Stop hiding at the back of the cell and show your face at once. Oh God. Am I...
Good voice for him.
Am I a cat as yet with no name? Calling me by a number. It's utterly unbelievable. Unjustly unreasonable. I refuse to answer.
Mr. Naruhodo, what?
What?
What do you think is going on here?
I have no fucking idea. But I wasn't just hearing things, was I? That tirade of complaints was in Japanese.
Tirade.
That tirade of complaints was in Japanese. No.
Is it Hosonaga?
It's Hosonaga.
Uh-oh.
Is this have to see?
Oh.
It is in fact not Hosonaga. But it is a dude with a beard. With a mustache.
Shh, quiet. What is happening? Sir.
Are you relating to this man?
For a split second, probably for 3 seconds, I was like waiting for the animation to finish, and then realized that we can press A.
Oh.
They're all around, hiding. I know they are. They're watching, listening. Even now, I can sense it.
Right. So could I ask you exactly who...
There you are. You've come to curse me, haven't you? Don't try to hide it. You're a ghost.
A ghost?
The way she's looking at him.
We mean you no harm, prisoner son. Are you
Prisoner son?
Japanese, by any chance?
Oh, his eyes have changed.
This is beyond my wildest dreams.
Oh.
Oh no. Let me assume that this man is a weeaboo.
Forgive me for that outburst before.
Not
I'm
in
so
the terms
sorry.
You think?
I have no idea. Oh, it's fine. We were just a little surprised, that's all.
Imagine it. It's been 12 long months since I've left my hometown, and here I am in a frightful fix in a foreign land. So hearing the sweet, sentimental tones of a compatriot's voice here in this damp, dark hellhole was a most monumentally moving moment.
This guy's gonna talk a lot.
Yeah, I feel it.
Who could have guessed that this new client lord, a strong heart assigned to us, would turn out to be a fellow Japanese?
What compassion my fellow countrymen show. To dispatch a first-class lawyer all the way from Japan to defend a more foreign student. A mere foreign student. Noble, nurturing, never failing Nippon.
Ah, a first-class lawyer. Yes. Oh dear, I think there's something of a misunderstanding here.
I'm a student.
I wonder, would you be so kind to tell us what happened? Why you've been detained as a suspect, for example?
Yes, I can. I will. Shan't stay sullen and silent.
Alright.
I'm not quite sure I understand what he means, but he seems happy.
Yes, he does. He also just stopped doing the Superman. I just hope that he actually has a good reason to be. Thank you for your cooperation. I am a lawyer, as you said. My name is Ryunosuke Naruhodo.
And I am Naruhodo's judicial assistant, Susato Mikotoba.
I am a visiting student sent here by our government. Notoriously named Natsume. Soseki Natsume.
Soseki Natsume.
I think Soseki.
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 Soseki Natsume.
Soseki Natsume. Oh, wait, hold up.
Oh my god. Yes! The symbol of our great empire's first-rate lawyers. Which means, of course, you'll stand by my side. You'll defend me.
Oh, no, sorry. That wasn't what I was showing it to you.
Then why else would you show me that?
Oops. In hindsight, probably wasn't the best idea. Look at that face. Soseki Natsume-san. Is that? What an unusual name.
Call me Soseki, please. I'm a poet, you see. A writer of haiku. It's something of a nom de plume. Nom de plume.
A nom de plume. You mean an alias?
Oh, like pen name. Haha.
That's right, Naruhodo-san.
No! Don't be so prosaic. It's much more refined than that.
And haiku? That really reminds me of home.
Did I hear you say that you were a visiting student sent over here by the government?
Yes, that's right. A year ago, I was told to go and study English. First, I had to suffer that misery, and now this!
I
It's
understand.
beyond the pale.
English is rough.
Suffer that misery? Did you not want to study here?
No! I mean, I've had an interest in Great Britain for some years, of course.
Hmm?
But just because the government tells you to do something doesn't mean you can do it. No!
Okay. What do you mean?
If they told me to study English literature, that I could have understood. That's my field. But no, they told me to study the English language.
They are different.
Utterly unbelievable, unjustly unreasonable.
I see.
Only the other day, I was told to send a report about my first year here. I tendered a blank piece of paper. Wise words on whitewashi!
You must be a man of great standing.
Oh yes. So often, I'm told.
And often, like, to be told, it seems.
Could you perhaps tell us exactly why you've been arrested, Soseki-san?
I didn't do it. I didn't commit that atrocious murder.
Murder?
Murder. Judas.
Oh, no. It's alright. The woman didn't actually die, did she? She was stabbed with a knife right before my eyes.
Before your eyes? You mean you saw the attacker?
I didn't see anyone.
Another case?
Yeah.
Another case? You know, guarantee he saw whoever it was. He's lying. What?
If
I'd seen the person who did it, do you think I'd be locked up in here?
Oh dear, it seems like this case is becoming rather complicated.
Why me? Why me? Why did that silly woman have to be stabbed right in front of me?
Oh man, it's her fault.
Yep.
Damn it.
It's the curse of London. It's incredibly, inexcusably, irritatingly inconvenient.
Alright.
He's just the
So he's at A, or see, he's at I. Does he just go through the alphabet?
Right.
So the next one would be
Maybe.
J.
Let's find out.
We'll see.
So Soseki-san was there at the scene, but didn't see the attacker.
It's vital that we find out more about the case.
It was an accursed evening just after the snow had started to clear and heavy with fog. I'd been to the bookshop to buy some books, and I was on my way back to my accursed lodgings.
Everything's a curse.
Everything's cursed.
Sure, the bookshop wasn't a curse too.
As I was walking along that accursed pavement, I could make out the sole silhouette of another ahead of me. A woman, wearing a green overcoat she was, and just as I went to overtake her, she suddenly let out a little scream and collapsed into the cold, hard slabs of stone at my feet.
I'm just looking at the scene. Okay, so she definitely couldn't have put it there herself, I guess.
Nah.
Cause that.
It's right in that spot. You can't.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah,
Maybe she's really flexible.
True.
could be.
How terrible.
Look at his face.
Yeah, why is he looking like that?
Some woman was stabbed.
I called out to the woman, but she didn't move. It was like a ghostly, ghoulish, grim graveyard.
So not Jay.
Not Jay.
No. A slight exaggeration there, perhaps.
I was terrified. I had to get away from there. So I ran as fast as my legs would carry me back to my accursed lodgings.
More accursed. That's not good.
They'll say it was shameful, I know, to run away like that.
Tell me, Soseki-san, was the victim an acquaintance of yours?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think I know of any of these fair-haired English? And a young woman at that. I'm diffident, shy, timid, unsure. I can't talk to people.
I see a young woman unknown to Soseki-san. And at the time it happened, who else did you see nearby? Did anybody pass you?
Regrettably, apart from myself and the woman, I didn't see a soul.
No one? Oh, great.
So the victim was unknown to you, and there was nobody else on the street at the time. That creates something of a conundrum, doesn't it?
Huh? What conundrum?
You know, Skay. What conundrum?
Conundrum! What do you mean, Susato-san? What's the conundrum?
Well, if what Soseki-san has just told us is true, there's something I can't explain. He says that he didn't know the victim, and there was no one else on the scene. Then, he apparently fled without having been seen.
I did.
But if that's the case, surely this man has to be the culprit.
You?
Oh, no, I said that.
What did you just say?
Is he saying these things out loud? He must be whispering them to himself and not like keeping it to himself, right?
I don't know. Maybe.
Nothing. I didn't say anything.
Yeah, maybe he's just muttering to himself all of these things.
Oops.
He's just like,
Perhaps I thought that a little loudly.
How do you think something loudly?
Actually, that's not what was troubling
That's
me.
just like, actually, you're saying it all out loud.
What I was thinking was, how did Soseki-san actually come to be arrested?
Sorry?
He didn't touch the victim, and there was nobody at the scene to see him. So how did the police ever discover that he was there in the first place?
good point.
Oh yes, she's right.
It was him. That accursed green detective. Oh, great detective. He led the police to me.
It's her Sholmes.
Of all the bad luck.
A cursed great detective? Could it be?
It just pans up and Herlock Sholmes is like Spider-Maning on the roof.
100%. He's behind him.
I shall never forget that man's name as long as I live. With his hoity laugh and his self-proclaimed greatness. Brash, big-headed, busybody, be gone. May you be cursed until the end of your days, Herlock Sholmes.
I knew it.
Mr. Sholmes?
Well, I didn't expect to hear that name from this man's lips, that's for sure.
It was the morning after that nightmare had unfolded on the pavement before me. I was gnawing on a silver hard cheese sliver of hard cheese when some men suddenly
Sliver
burst
cheese.
through the door.
Everything's expensive in London.
Instead of silvery barbs, silver cheese.
Silver cheese.
They started shouting at me, "This is the police! Put the weapon down!" Yes, it was a thin sliver, and yes, it was hard, but I wasn't eating a weapon. Disgusting, dietary discrimination devils.
You clearly have had a trying morning yesterday.
He's had a long day.
And there he was, in the middle of all the policemen, grinning like a Cheshire cat. That Herlock Sholmes.
It's actually just Herlock Sholmes. He's English.
I have since found out that he's a famous name in detection here in London.
Yes, the great detective is really very well known.
And his overly sharp mind managed to deduce my whereabouts, apparently. He thinks I'm the knife-wielding madman. Me? This weak, stooped kitten of a man?
What a...
I wonder what great deduction process led to him getting the conclusion at this time.
Do you mean to say that Mr. Sholmes' detection was the only reason the police arrested you? That would be really most unreasonable.
The thing is, I was thrown into a panic when they barged their way in.
Of course you were. That's only natural.
I was terrified and trembling, and they kept throwing question after question at me in impossible English. Fiendish, foreign, film flammery. Flim flammery.
Well, we are in England. You can't really blame them for questioning you in English.
Good point. But my mind went blank. I knew I had to answer, but I didn't know what to say. So I just kept repeating things like, "Yes, I do," and "I'm fine."
Oh no.
The next thing I knew, I was in the manacles, and before I knew it, I was thrown in here.
Oh dear. I'm afraid that's hardly surprising.
I'm fine. He's not fine now.
Esquire.
Oh, you can just call me Naruhodo. And since when we were speaking in English, simple mister is more than enough.
Oh, yes. Alright. Yes. They've really got to me. This country is poisoning my mind.
Poisoning.
The boys of Cusco.
Poison.
But please, I beg you to defend me in court tomorrow. You can tell them what really happened. You'll do it, won't you?
Well,
Why? Why? Why is it so hard to say yes to me?
well, the thing is, I'm just like a student like you on a study tour.
A student?
I've defended a case in the Old Bailey. Only one, though. And at this moment in time, I really don't know what I'm supposed to believe in. I'm confused about what the justice in this country even means.
Oh, Naruhodo-san.
I'm not even the foreign student who was supposed to be here.
No.
I'm just sort of a locum lawyer. Locum lawyer, I suppose.
But that armband, that's the mark of a defense lawyer from our great empire.
It's a keepsake from the man who should be here. He was my best friend till a bed took him away.
A keepsake? I know exactly what they're saying about me.
Oh, who do you mean?
Oh, who do you mean?
The lawyers, all the British defense lawyers, they won't defend me.
They're all racist. Goodness, why do you say that?
For the same reason you noted before. When it happened, there was only the victim and myself around, and I ran away from the scene of the crime. I'm not a fool. I know it looks as though I must be the culprit.
It must be very hard for you, Soseki-san.
And anyway, I am a student from overseas. I'm just a foreign nobody to them. Someone not to be trusted.
Shannon's coming.
Oh, nice.
Be safe on your drive.
Are the roads still closed?
Dude. They're not closed today, but yesterday she was looking at what it would take to come here. 1 hour and 50 minutes.
An hour and
Have to go all the way
50
around,
hours?
and the roads there were closed too.
Yikes.
Yeah, so.
Yikes.
Yeah.
I heard them openly laughing about me before, in my earshot without any compunction at all. Any trial for this man would be a waste of time, they said. And, of course, the foreigner did it. They even had the gall to say the man doesn't understand half of what's being said anyway.
Fuck you
So
guys.
horrible.
Fuck you guys. They treat. That's fucking awful.
They're wrong! I studied more English than half of the policemen out there on the streets. I've traveled halfway around the world to learn about these people's country and its great history.
Great colonizing history.
No one here wants to listen to a man with a strange accent. They all hate me. So, at the very least, I'd like to entrust my fate to someone who can listen to me in my native tongue. You could do it, couldn't you? When I look into your eyes, I can see it. I can see what you've been through.
You show everything on your face.
Look like a dead man.
You look like you've had a long day.
A long day. I've touched a dead body. I've been in shackles twice. I saw my best friend die by a bed.
While I was in the room.
Yeah, while I was... And then I had to sleep in that bed for the rest of the trip.
Oof.
Soseki-san, it's just that... give me a little time, please. I'll do what I can, but for the time being,
What do you mean?
We shall investigate the case as thoroughly as possible. If we can find some clues, it'll give us a much better chance, I'm sure.
Oh, yes, thank you. I'll be here, all alone, waiting for you. Locum student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire.
We should get going then, Mr. Naruhodo-san. We have a case to prepare for.
What is happening? Did he put his shoes in
I
there?
was gonna say, it sounds like shoes.
As a time check, it is 9:10.
Dang, already? That's crazy.
We did start later today.
Yeah.
We did. We're at an hour and 50. Do we want to go to like... Yeah, what time do you guys want to call it? How are you guys feeling already?
I'm feeling pretty good. I do have to run tomorrow morning.
Hopefully not in those shoes.
No, yeah. These are my marathon shoes. I mean, I'd probably go to 10.
You
I
sure?
wouldn't be able to hang out very long after.
How about this? We go to the end of whatever this scene is. So
Sure.
like we'll talk to him and we'll get some evidence, and then wherever the case takes us next, we'll get to that point, and then we'll stop.
Got it. I know why it feels so quick is because the time change. It would usually only be 8 right
Dude, this time change just fucked me up.
Yeah.
I woke up today at 8 o'clock, and I'm like an hour late to work.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was an hour and 15 late to work today.
Damn.
But like as long as I just do the
Right.
time, my boss doesn't care. So, but if I was in retail, they would have fired me already.
For sure.
So,
Crazy.
thank God I'm not in retail.
All right, Gregson.
Yeah. See, when they look into my eyes, what they see is the retail time I put in.
But what's the Japanese delegation doing here?
Oh, Inspector Gregson.
This isn't the tourist trial. I'm fairly sure you're well aware.
Yes, of course. We're here to investigate.
So you've been to the holding stills then? What you make of the criminal?
He's not a criminal, as you put it, Inspector. He's a suspect.
We'll see about that. You Japanese like to stick together, I suppose. Well, do what you will. Doesn't bother me. The bloke's in court now tomorrow. Whatever happens, and the verdict's a foregone conclusion.
Stone cold air of rejection.
Take heart. London at this time of year is full of stone cold air.
Oh, thanks, buddy. That makes it worse somehow. Thanks, Susato.
You're welcome.
An emotional Susato takedown.
Haven't we shown him this? No?
Inspector Grayson.
Inspector Grayson? Inspector Grayson? He was just cold. Inspector Grayson, could I show you this?
Gregson.
Gregson.
Where am I supposed to... Am I supposed to know what that is? I've never seen that insignia before.
It's worn by defense lawyers in the Empire of Japan. It's a symbol of their profession.
In other words, it's worth its drinking here in Great Britain.
Oh no, it's very important to me. It shows my spirit.
That's why I'm showing you.
An English gentleman keeps things like his spirit very much to himself. I'll have you know.
Sounds like toxic masculinity.
Ah.
Don't give up, Mr. Naruhodo.
It's too late. He has crushed my spirit already. Spirit crush. Instant spirit crushing.
Sayed.
Okay.
Tell me about Scotland Yard, Inspector. Ever since I've read about it and the adventures of Sherlock Holmes, I've been fascinated by the place.
Well, the Yard. It's the most sophisticated policing organization you'll find anywhere in the world, ma'am.
Oh, and you know, I've always dreamt of wearing a real Bobby's helmet.
It doesn't make them look the part seeing a policeman with his helmet. You certainly get the sense that this is a man who will take no nonsense in his duty protecting the city.
Sure.
Oh yes, doesn't he look wonderful?
Being a London Bobby is hard going, I can tell you.
Oh, really?
First thing in the morning, you know what he does? Goes around and ruses up all the laborers on his beat so they can get to work.
Oh, that's right. They didn't have alarm clocks, so they had people being alarm clocks as their job.
Who
What?
was the alarm clocks for the alarm clock people?
He wakes people up?
Yep. Raps on their windows with a long pole. Did it myself going back a bit.
I had no idea.
Bobby works for the people of the town. It's just another one of his duties. After that, he starts to tirelessly patrolling the streets all day long. He has to cover 20 miles a day. That's the regulation distance.
I can't really imagine how far that is, but it sounds like a long way. Are you doing a full marathon or half?
Half.
I was gonna say, full marathon, 26 miles.
So, that's the next one.
20 miles, that's approximately the distance from Tokyo to Yokohama.
On foot? That's definitely taking things a step too far. About 3 billion steps too far.
But
And when it gets dark, of course, he has the important job of lighting the gas lamps in the street.
Oh my.
I suppose in between all those duties, Bobbies are expected to investigate cases as well.
And chase after criminals trying to evade the law.
I'm not sure you could call it in between, exactly. More alongside, but yes. They're expected to handle those jobs well. We do have men cooling over from time to time, I admit.
It's almost like those could be separate jobs.
Could be.
I'd always dreamt of wearing one of those helmets, as I said. But it's with a heavy heart that I shall have to relinquish that dream to you, Mr. Naruhodo.
Aww.
Why do you want me to have the help? Your heavy heart will be in my heavy head if you do.
It happened about 5 in the evening 2 days ago, just there, on that open bit of pavement. Victim, a young woman, stabbed with a blade from behind.
Is that right that you saw the lady is unconscious now? You mentioned that she's being treated in the hospital.
But I never said she was a lady.
wow,
What?
that's rude.
Truth is, unless she comes around pretty smartish, we won't be able to find anything about her at all.
What?
I suppose that means that they haven't been able to take a statement from her, of course?
Here's a map of the local area I happen to have on me. You can have it if you want.
Really? Are you sure?
It's the yard's policy to give law defendant suspects the odd bit of information to go on.
I haven't actually accepted the job yet, but still.
Thank you, Inspector. We gratefully accept.
Local map has been has been entered into the court record. A street map with the local area is showing where the victim was found. Anyway, we're gonna take a look at that real quick.
X marks the spot.
All right, Briar Road,
Meerschaum.
Meerschaum Street, and Calabash Road.
Calabasas.
Calabasas.
We're in LA now.
Yep, we're in LA. Oh, right there.
Ah, yeah, zoom in on that.
Oh, is there anything in the building right there?
Nope.
Wait.
Wait.
Okay, I can't turn it around. Can I? No, I can't, like... Okay. Nope, never mind.
But anyway, as far as we know, there was no one else on the scene other than the victim and your fellow countryman. So who did it, do you think? Not much of a head scratcher, is it?
Well, I know Mr. Natsume is also claiming to have not seen anybody else around, but
But just because he didn't see anyone, it doesn't mean that we can be sure that nobody else was present.
But I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to tell you, we most certain can be sure.
How?
Because, man, the precise moment of the stabbing didn't go unnoticed.
wait, what?
We have two very reliable witnesses, no less.
Don't shake your fries at me.
These are called trips.
Don't shake your chip fries at me.
It was a typical foggy London day, and your client obviously didn't see him.
There were witnesses now?
Of course.
Fucking bastard. Who were the witnesses, Inspector?
A fellow and his wife, and the man's one of the most reliable, respected citizens of all London.
Was it fucking him?
Killed it.
That's why I killed him.
He's a copper from Scotland Yard.
A policeman?
A cab.
That might change things.
And this policeman just happened to be there at the exact moment the woman was stabbed.
Nothing particular about that man. Part and parcel of being a bobby. Catching them bang in the act and all.
Yeah, part of being a Bobby, just anticipating where crimes are going to happen to find them.
Spider-Man.
Being there.
Do you think that might be possible? For us to ask the policeman a few questions?
Be my guest. You could ask him what you like. In court tomorrow.
No.
Oh.
I've no doubt that he'll be summoned as a witness. So that'll give you something to look forward to.
Totally.
That's that then. He's got no intention of letting us meet the man beforehand, it seems.
A policeman witnessed the incident. As your judicial assistant, I must warn you, this could make our job very difficult indeed.
Thanks. Yes, as a non-judicial assistant, I could have warned me of that too. Oh yes, and one more thing, Inspector.
What?
The person who led you to the suspect. I hear that was Mr. Herlock Sholmes?
What are you bringing him up for?
Was it something I said? The color is drained from his cheeks.
Grumble. Who did you hear that name from?
Oh, well, it was Mr. Natsume, who mentioned it. He said that Mr. Sholmes was with the police when they entered his lodging.
I'm sure it was the result of one of Mr. Sholmes' inspirational great deductions.
Fiddle faddle!
Fiddle battle.
The man's an amateur, and I'm getting sick and tired of hearing him showing his mug everywhere.
Oh.
I don't know where he gets his information from, but he turns up at the scene of a crime and wanders around spouting incomprehensible rubbish, and before you know it, he claims to have solved the case.
Yes, he's quite astounding, isn't he?
He is a great help to Scotland Yard, though, isn't he?
Gabble gabble! Ever seen this before?
Oh, yes, that's the Rants magazine.
The wonderful publication in which the Adventures of Herlock Sholmes appears.
Yes, well, that wonderful publication, as you see it, as you put it, sees fit to include several of the Yard's detectives in its stories. And the so-called great detective makes a mockery of all of us. If you ask anyone in the Yard, it's a misadventure to be included in one of Herlock Sholmes' tales at all.
Well, I suppose there is an element of that.
We work our socks off, every one of us, only to get frumped by the public thanks to obnoxious detective. Frumped. The man's as dangerous to us at Scotland Yard as he is to all of our criminals.
That can't really be true, can it, Inspector?
What do you know?
Clearly, the great detective and the police have a complex relationship.
They all suck.
They're all white.
That
Yep.
twitchy Japanese bloke go on trial tomorrow. Aren't you gonna defend him or not?
Well,
Makes no difference to me, but I will say this. No London lawyer worth his salt would touch that case with a barge pole.
Barge pole.
Because the
because the prosecution isn't being handled by the Reaper of the Bailey, you mean?
There's no way to save the man now. It ain't a waste of time trying. It is a bit strange, though.
Sorry?
The Reaper, he hasn't appeared in court once for a good few years now.
Yes, we did hear something to that effect.
And the only people he usually bothers with here are real scum. The master criminals, the violent ones.
Master criminals?
The violent ones.
That's right. He handpicks his victims, only deals with those guaranteed to go to the gallows for their sins.
But Mr. Natsume wouldn't hang for what he's accused of, surely.
That's just my point, Sunshine. Yes, the young woman was stabbed, but it didn't kill her. He couldn't even say the intent was there. I'll just pocket these for later. So this isn't the sort of case I'd be expecting the Reaper to want to sink his teeth into. For what of a better phrase?
Well, that's not exactly a minor infraction, is it?
Nope. There's got to be more to it. There's a reason he's taken an interest.
Really? What sort of reason, Inspector?
You think I could tell what's going on from the inside of the head of that Dark Lord of Darkness?
Dark Lord of Darkness.
You'll have to ask him yourself at tomorrow's trial.
Are we really gonna have to face the Reaper again? The Dark Lord of Darkness, as he put it? See, now it's canon.
Yes.
Well, I don't think we're gonna get any more useful information out of the detective. You know, it's funny, he has those crisps. Oh, I used to, when I worked at the bank, I would buy fries, and then I would just dip it in hummus, and that would be my
Nice.
snack. It was pretty good.
The wedge ones from Safeway.
Huge wedge ones, yeah.
Those are good.
Those are good.
And they're seasoned nicely,
Yeah.
too. Got, like, spicy hummus, and you're good to go.
I don't know if I'd like the texture of hummus and fry together.
It's pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
Guess I gotta try it.
Yeah, we'll do it one day.
Okay.
Mr. Naruhodo, can I make a suggestion?
Whoa.
Oh, yes. What was it?
It seems to me that we must speak with him about this.
Herlock Sholmes, where you at?
Oh, no. By him? Do you mean Mr. Sholmes?
Yes, Mr. Herlock Sholmes, exactly.
I fucking expected him to be right behind us, and he's like, I'm here!
Summoned him like Beetlejuice.
Yeah,
Three
yeah.
times.
Look at those shining eyes. You can't wait, can you? Well, Mr. Natsume did blame Mr. Sholmes for all of this, didn't he?
Yes, he did. He really did. Which makes him an involved party in that case. Are you just going to ignore that? I hope not. I assure you, it's not simply my selfish desire to meet with Mr. Sholmes again.
The trouble is, we have no idea where the man's address is.
It's Baker Street.
She's about to Susanoo through you.
How do you know that?
It's in the stories, of course.
Why would he put his address in the stories?
It's famous.
You can send letters there and they'll write back.
Really?
Yeah, if you send a letter there, they'll write back being like, Sherlock Holmes is retired. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
Have you done that?
No, I just learned it on my tour when I was like in England.
That's cute.
Oh, wow,
We
okay.
went by 221 B Baker, if that's the right one, but it's on Baker Street.
Yeah.
It is 221.
Okay, yeah.
Baker
We went by that in our tour, and they were like, "There's a little fun fact." So, fun fact shared.
So I wonder who is the next like kind of detective in that way. No, definitely not.
Famous detective.
So who's like today's Sherlock Holmes?
Glasson.
Yeah,
Glasson?
I would say that was probably the next one. I don't remember his name.
I don't know who that is.
Who's the next?
Knives Out.
100%. That's totally
Yeah.
him. 100%. I agree with that. Yes.
They just need to make more movies.
But I think they've already greenlit the next one. Like it's nothing's been written, but I think that they've already said that they have already been greenlit.
I don't know if I've seen anything of that, but I also haven't been super following.
Was Knives Out greenlit?
24 most famous fictional detectives. Sherlock Holmes.
Oh wow.
Lieutenant Columbo. Well, yeah, Columbo is a
Columbo?
top one.
Is he a detective?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jessica Fletcher.
I don't know that one. I know the actress, but I don't
Nancy
know.
Drew.
Nancy Drew.
Nancy Drew.
But
Benoit Blanc.
But Nancy Drew and the Hardy Boys are like they're like the twins of the time.
Right.
Benoit Blanc.
Philip Marlowe. Oh, Marlowe. Yeah, I guess so.
Philip Marlowe? I don't know that one either.
Jim Rockford. I don't know
I
that
don't
one.
know that one either.
Miss Marple.
Looks like a classic.
Hercule Poirot.
Oh
yeah.
no, Dubois. Is his name Dubois?
I don't know. What does it say?
His name sounds familiar. I know about him, I think.
Sam Spade.
I feel like I know that name too, but I don't know.
Veronica Mars.
Veronica Mars,
Okay,
yeah.
definitely know that name.
Cult classic.
Encyclopedia Brown. Easy Rollins.
That looks newer. That photo looks newer.
That's is that Denzel Washington?
Kind of looks like it.
Doesn't it look like him?
Denzel Washington.
Oh yeah.
Devil in the blue dress.
Adrian
Oh,
Monk.
Monk. Okay. So
Sean Spencer.
Sean Spencer. Woo!
all right.
Dick
Psychic
Tracy.
Monk, of course.
Inspector Clouseau.
Clouseau.
Oh, Clouseau.
Yeah, Clouseau.
Yeah.
Popeye Doyle.
I don't know that
I
one.
don't know either. Nick Charles.
No.
Spencer.
He's from.
I mean, that's fucking what's his face.
Oh, it's from Spencer for Hire.
Mark
I
Wahlberg.
don't know that.
Benoit Blanc.
Yeah, he's on
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
I think he is today's probably most prevalent, like most.
He follows
in the eye
same
right now?
gimmick as Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
I would say. Whereas like the other ones are just investigators that are famous for their
Mm-hmm.
own thing. Temperance Brennan. That's from Bones.
Oh,
Bones.
Yeah. Jessica Jones.
Jessica Jones.
Batman.
Yeah,
He is an investigator. That's it.
Yeah, but
Famous
I wouldn't
detective.
call him in the same vein. I wouldn't call Batman in the same vein because like I would say that like a lot of the ones that we recognize other than Batman would probably be close.
Yeah.
But I really do think that Blanc, Benoit Blanc is probably the closest to getting a current day Sherlock
Adaptation.
I can see that.
Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock
Yeah.
Holmes.
It is so fucking hard to say Sherlock Holmes now.
Henry Cavill played a Sherlock Holmes?
Yeah, who played Sherlock Holmes in Enola?
Oh, I don't know
Enola
what that
Holmes.
is.
It's like a Netflix series
Oh.
of movies based on books, I think, about
Yeah.
Sherlock Holmes' little sister.
Yeah, it has Millie Bobby Brown
Yep.
in it.
The first one, not great. I didn't really care for the first one. Second one was a lot better though.
Interesting.
It's also I really like him as Sherlock Holmes.
That's what people are
actually.
saying is that
Yeah,
he did a really good job.
He did a really good job. I really liked him as Sherlock Holmes. I kind of want to just watch his version of
That's-
Sherlock Holmes.
awesome.
Yeah, first movie was definitely geared more towards kids, and I feel like the second movie is a little more aged up.
I see. Okay. they've ranked all the people who have played Sherlock Holmes. I forgot Will Ferrell was one of them.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, okay.
I can picture the image.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In what though?
In Sherlock Holmes. Holmes and Watson.
Holmes and
2018.
2018?
Yeah.
Okay, well I didn't even know that was a thing.
There's the. Do they mention the elementary one? I love elementary.
The show,
Oh,
yeah.
Elementary, yeah. I remember that.
I watched
We're
a
not
bunch of
loading.
episodes with you.
Yes, you did. With
not
Lucy
loading.
Liu as Watson.
Yeah.
Henry Cavill's on there.
She's a very attractive lady.
She is
Rupert Everett.
Hello.
Hello? Hello.
Heyo.
Hi.
What's up?
No, none of the people on these lists are interesting. Michael Caine. Nicholas Rowe. Nicole Williamson.
Oh, the K-drama. Yeah. I've
There's a
heard of this one.
K-drama?
I've heard of this one
Oh my
where
goodness.
Sherlock Holmes
Miss
is
Sherlock?
a woman.
I
Yeah, Miss
see, I
Sherlock.
see.
And then Watson is also a woman, I think.
That was an HBO show. We all know Robert Downey Jr.
I've actually never seen those movies, by the way.
Elementary.
Oh, yeah, this is good. Elementary was good.
Elementary was good.
Yeah.
That guy's an amazing actor, and I feel like everybody in that show is actually pretty on par.
Yeah.
I gotta go back and watch that. That's been a long time.
Yeah, Christian and I never finished it.
I don't think we finished it either. You've never seen the Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes?
None of them.
None of them?
The only thing I've ever seen from those
Wow.
movies
Is that slow-mo?
are all of the
fight
slow-mo scenes.
I think we need to watch that.
Because
Just because-
Gavin did all the slow-mo scenes, so I was like, I want to see what that means. What does that look like compared to every other slow-mo scene?
The Benedict Cumberbatch
Oh,
one.
there he is.
Yeah, and that's it. Anyway, that's interesting to me.
Yep. So we that whole thing was because you can send
Yes.
letters
Oh,
to
let me confirm. Let's see if you can Google
221B Baker Street.
that. Can you send letters?
Do 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 do.
What happens to all the mail sent to Sherlock Holmes? He intentionally gave the character a geographically impossible home base. At the time, the street numbers on Baker Street didn't even reach 200, imagining Holmes to be real, blah, 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 blah. Then they made it, blah, 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 blah. The system worked nicely until the 1990s when a Sherlock Holmes museum propped up on Baker Street. Its proprietors insisted that they were much better equipped to handle Holmes' mail than any crummy bank. The courts did not see it that way, and what ensued was a drawn-out, decade-long legal custody. Blah,
What
blah,
the
blah, blah.
fuck?
The delusional people of the world can rejoice knowing that their letters to an imaginary detective will be taken care of. That did not help answer my question.
Wow.
I assume that they just.
Oh, it says, admirably, the financial institution didn't just dispose of Holmes' mail. Instead, they hired someone to act as the detective's personal secretary. Through customized letters, this ombudsman would gently explain to fans that Holmes had given up his detective gig to raise bees in the country. So they would respond. But then a Sherlock Holmes museum took over and now just holds on to them?
Gets all the mail there and then
Yeah.
sends off, like, again, that he's retired or something.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
I think it's cooler that a bank just went out of their way to hire someone to do that.
Yeah, it's just like, well, I guess we have all this
Yeah.
mail anyway. If you send mail to 221 Baker Street.
Yeah.
221 Baker Street, the most famous address in the world.
Oh, I see. Well, there's nothing to stop us from going, I suppose. We better try and find our way there before Susato-san gets any more excited and unpredictable.
She gets too excited, she just throws.
Hurrah!
I'll summon a carriage.
Not an omnibus.
So, we're to have a reunion already
It's been a while.
with the great detective Sherlock
And
Holmes.
a whole case in between.
So I assume I can't. Well, that's all.
Yeah.
But I assume I can't examine the site.
No.
No, they won't let us. So then that's the next area. So then, do we just want to not?
Yeah, I say
We just call it here?
It is
Yeah.
9:40.
And then we'll
Okay.
pick it up next time.
A good chunk.
Just make sure we get that.
There's gonna be a lot
saved.
of talking in this one.
There is,
I mean,
and
there's
we're
always
all
a
gonna
lot
have
of talking,
parts.
but, like, yeah.
Yeah, I assume that probably at the end of next session we might get to trial,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know.
The trial must be a little shorter than if we're doing investigating prior. You don't think so?
I think it'll be longer.
Longer.
Because we're getting our own.
Have we passed where you were?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Probably after Sholmes.
Yeah, somewhere after.
Yeah. I assume that we're going to talk to Sholmes, get Sholmes' stuff. Sholmes is going to allow us to get evidence. So we're going to grab evidence. We're going to talk to a couple people. Then it will be the trial the next day. But the trial will be a lot longer because we are gathering our own evidence instead of just being given it. Because usually when we are given evidence, it's when...
Shorter.
Yeah. Oh, look at this background!
Wow.
Look at that!
Matches the case that we're on.
That's sick.
Fancy pantsy.
Well, team, that'll be it from us for tonight. We'll be back. Will we be back next week?
I believe so.
Everything look good for next week?
Next week,
I
yes.
think next week is not that busy for me.
End of the month, no.
Yeah, that'll be 2 weeks from now, so
Yeah, next week. Is
you will not be there.
Yeah, I get off same time.
Okay.
5:30.
Gotcha. Well, we will attempt to get started earlier. We'll talk as we play. But yeah, that'll be it from us for tonight. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, take care of your fellow neighbor, and most importantly, peace out. A-Town. Oh, and don't get killed by a bed.
Woo!